Hi guys, so welcome back to my new video, and in this video I'm going to let you guys know about the first month expenses in Canada. So let's begin. Before beginning this video, I want to clear two different points. The first point is that this cost which I will give you is according to my scenario and what I gone through, but it might differ on the place where you live, according to your preferences, and according to how much you use your money like in different places other than rent and transportation. So let's begin the video. The first very important cost which comes to every student every month, beginning of the month, is rent. And rent can vary from $200 per person to $800 per person, right? You guys must be wondering I am mad or what, because no one pays $800 per person rent for one room or for apartment per person. But it's true. Just a scenario, I saw an ad where the person took an apartment, a student took an apartment, and said that he is just a 1 BHK apartment and the rent was $1,600. Trust me guys, the rent was $1,600 including everything, and he just wanted another student, just one student, as it's 1 BHK, to share with him the rent. So it will be $800 per person. It's true, and it can happen. So just take note of that the expenses of rent could be from $300 to $1,600, to $800. Try to limit as much as possible on rent, because it's a fixed cost and you can't change it. You can't just change it. It's a fixed cost and you have to pay for it. So try to take more and more people with you in the apartment or in the big house. If you are going for a big house, and try to limit your cost to $300 to $500 per person per month. That's the limit. 500 or 600 is the limit. You can't go beyond that, because it will create issues for you, because when you work part-time you won't have much money to give your fees, pay for yourself, and pay your rent. So just a note on that. Second most important thing is that transportation. So transportation is really important, and it depends on which province and which area of the province or the city you live in. So for example, I live in Charlottetown. It's the capital city of PEI. So transportation here is fairly good in buses, and I have to take taxis many times, because on Sundays and Saturdays some buses do not work which go through the whole city. So I have to take taxis to be on time to reach to a particular place which is far away. But like removing that, there is a fairly good buses network which we can take to travel to different places. And if you're living in a place like Toronto, don't just worry about taxis, because if you want you can use buses and there are a lot of types of transportations there which you can use. So that's really great if you live in Toronto. But in different provinces, it depends on provinces and the buses network in the particular city. So that's the most important point. But if you use taxi, like I had to use for the first month, your cost of taxi or transportation would be $200 per month. That's really, and trust me, I didn't want to do this much expense, but I had to, because I work at some place, and that place the buses don't go when I work on weekends. So I have to take taxi every time, and it costs a lot. It's 1 hour of walk from my place, so I could not even walk there. So it was a fixed expense for me. But try to find your work as near as possible from your house, or at least try to find your work where you can go by buses, and very frequently, and 7 days a week. That's what I want to say. Just try to limit this cost on transportation, because I'm really trying hard to limit my cost on transportation every month. And it is like miscellaneous cost of transportation, but just a thing. Transportation cost can go up to $200 per month, and as I say, rental cost can be from $300 to $600. Try to limit it in $600 range only. So the third point, it is a most important point, food and groceries. So for my first month, I shared my place with three different people, my friends, and we all spent $230 per person on groceries. Cause literally we had everything we wanted to eat, from sweets to desserts to ice creams to chocolates. Everything we wanted, we had it to eat. We spent a lot of money on food, and we don't regret it, because we loved eating, so we had a lot. And trust me, this is the maximum you can go per person each month, $50. So your grocery is probably gonna be from $100 per month to $250 per month. It depends on how much you eat, what things you prefer, and are you picky. If you pick a particular stuff that you want to eat this particular thing, that it might be expensive for you, because it might be Indian stuff or any other country stuff which you won't get in normal like wholesale supermarkets, food markets, I guess, like Walmart. Then you have to go to a particular store of that particular country where you can get it. It might be really expensive. So just taking note of that thing, that food expenses can be from 80 to 250 per month. That's the third thing. And fourth thing is that miscellaneous cost, which you can, like, which if you go for a movie, if you go for a friends, like you go for an outing, you go to a beach, you go like anywhere to just roam around and spend, like you go for a new restaurant to eat there, you buy new clothes, cause when you come to Canada and you see like really pretty clothes and less like expensive, or like very less expensive, like H&M and other stores, you will really get hyped up to buy them. So if you do all the cost, I actually spent $100 in my clothing, just extra clothes in the first month. Although I have a lot from India, I still bought them, but I knew that I'm gonna get $150 of reimbursement from some other place. That's why I'm gonna spend $100 on my clothing which I wanted. So just take care of that thing. You can easily do that cost to zero every month and you won't even buy something. But if you want, you can keep that cost to $50 per month miscellaneous, right? Which you can easily control. 50 or 100, maximum $100. So till now, these are main 4 expenses you'll have to go through. And first month, I am not going to cover the quarantine expenses because I got a free quarantine from my university for foods and staying for 14 days. Yeah, the Toronto quarantine, I know about it and you all have gone through. It is from at least $800 in just one hotel to $1,600 for 3 nights, or to $2,000 for 3 nights. So it depends on which hotel you take, and it's for 3 nights. So it depends on you which plan you choose or which hotel you have to go through. So I won't cover that cost, but these are the 4 costs which will remain constant in your whole stay or of years in Canada. So thank you so much for watching my video, and please like, share and subscribe on this channel, and comment your views on it. If you have different views or if you have gone through different things, please let me know about it in the comment box, so I can also get to know about it. This is my personal experience. I am not speaking as in like for everybody, because it might differ on, as I said, in which province and what our preferences are. So at the end, I just want to say that your monthly expense could be from $700 to $1,000. It can even be like $600 if you don't do any miscellaneous cost, you don't use any transportation, your rent is $300 and you spend around just $200 for like foods, or $250. It's still $550 or $600, right? So yeah, it can be from $600 to $1,000 per month. It just depends on you how much you spent, but the overall cost is like this. Yeah, I didn't include the cost of furniture also, because it depends on which house you move. So I moved to a now different place and it's also furnished, so I don't need to like buy any furniture. But I bought a few like a clear table and a chair for myself as I work from home. So the cost of that table and chairs and what I do as work from home, if you guys want to know about that, please write in the comment chat below. And also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is here and my Facebook ID is just here. So you can ask me any questions you want, and any particular videos about the information which you want about Canada, or any video you just want from my channel, just please let me know so I can make it as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Bye bye.